Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Darrell Brooks saga. On today's episode, we're gonna start with day 11, which is the day that is the last day where the prosecution has a case. After this, they're done. And we can start with Darrell Brooks' defense, which is gonna be something else. But for now, we're gonna focus on finishing that one. First of all, I want a couple of things. The first one is I want to thank our members. We have right now. I have a graphic. I'm gonna do a better one, but right now we have 2 members, and I'm just gonna give a shout out to them because that's a little bit of extra support that I really appreciate. So if you guys are in the position of getting a membership and supporting me that way, I'm gonna put your names here. I'm gonna put full names because I don't feel comfortable doing it, but I'm gonna do it like this. All right. So with that out of the way, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking the videos. It's been really awesome doing these videos with you, for you. So I just want to say thank you for that. Now let's get right into the video.
All right, good morning, everyone. The court will call State of Wisconsin versus Darrell Brooks,
Morning.
case number 21 CF 1848. May I have the appearances, please?
Good morning, Judge Sue Offer, Leslie Basie, and Zach Witchow appearing for the state of Wisconsin.
Good morning, sir. Please state your name for the record.
Just 1 second. Make sure I have everything since it's kind of late today.
He's just saying I don't have my paper out yet with what I have to say. Something that I've been saying for the past 11 days, and I don't know it by heart yet. I don't know how you can do that, but okay.
I'm here as a third-party intervener in that matter, appearing as authorized representative for my client. I accept for value and return for value all of the charging instruments in this matter and make my exemption available for the discharge of all obligations and charges connected with this case. I do not dispute any of the facts in the charging instruments and do not consent to being called that name for the record.
All right, thank you. That is noted. The record will also reflect that the individual known to this court as Darrell Brooks is present in person in custody. He is wearing street clothes, specifically a suit and tie and a mask as well.
And don't consent to being called that name.
I understand, sir. All right, I do want to put on the record I gave the parties this morning. It's an excerpt from a judicial bench book on opening statements. It's about a page and a half. I thought it would be helpful to provide to Mr. Brooks as he puts together his opening statement. I'm going to further advise you at the time when you do make your opening statement that it not reference subject matter jurisdiction. That is, despite what I know you believe to be to the contrary, it is not a requirement to be proven in this case. It is not a factual or legal argument that is accurate, and therefore I'm prohibiting you from referencing that during either opening statements or closing arguments. With that, I believe
For the record, is this the which you're referring to? This?
All right, he's still doing his whole thing that jurisdiction, his stuff. I hate all. He's doing the classic first day things. I don't recognize that name. The whole shebang. But while I have it here, let's put up the image. There you go. The logo is there. You guys like the logo? Thank you so much for the feedback on the logo. But today, Mr. Brooks has a grayish suit. I don't even know what color. It's like a yellowish, like greenish tie with dots and a gray shirt. I really hate this ensemble. Like, I hate it. Like, I give it a 3 because he's wearing it at least, but I hate it. All right, let's move on.
the page and a half is from my judicial bench book. I thought it would be helpful to you so that you have a better awareness and understanding of the manner and purpose of an opening statement. This is what guides me as I preside over cases.
Okay, I accept for value in return for value these documents. I don't know why the reference to subject matter jurisdiction in the opening statement. I'm pretty aware that wouldn't be part of an opening or closing statement. I don't.
All right, so you get it. Good.
Okay, great.
I don't get why that's
I wanted to make the
relevant.
record clear.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you indicating to me that you're aware of that.
Even though subject matter jurisdiction has not been proven on the record
Doesn't need to.
and should
Sir,
be
it does
addressed.
not need to be proven on the
It-
record. It's established by law and by the fact that, as my written decision indicates, commenced when the criminal complaint was filed in this case. It's conferred by Constitution and by statute.
And who was the complaint filed by? Because subject matter jurisdiction
Sir,
has yet
I'm
to
not
be
going to go
proven
down
on the
this
record.
path today. I'm just advising you, you cannot reference that in your opening
I mean-
statement.
That was something I've already
You never know.
had the common sense to know, but also subject matter jurisdiction has not been
Darrell Brooks, speaking of common sense, is hilarious. It's sad. I find it really funny.
proven for the record.
All right, next topic then. I believe the state has
Should be
filed a
proven for the record
motion.
by the prosecution.
Objection is
Alleged.
noted. It is not legally sound. It's overruled.
It's definitely legally sound.
It's not.
All right,
has yet to be
Attorney,
proven.
I'm going to turn to Attorney Opper. I believe they filed a motion this morning.
Oh.
Has it been pulled through? I probably just need to refresh, but Madam Clerk.
It was served on Mr. Brooks last night in the jail, Your Honor.
All right, since we have this pause, I'm gonna get the suit watch out of the way. I know you guys like it, and I know you guys hate it. There are two sides on this camp, so I'm just gonna get it done so we can move on. All right, I'm gonna put myself in the center. All right, so with Zach today is wearing a dark blue suit with a white shirt and a blue tie. I like it. It's good. It's a 10. Plus the 2 points that Zach has since he's a 12 again, so he's doing himself. And the investigator over here is wearing almost the same suit, a little bit brighter. A blue tie and it's a 10 as well. So yeah, kudos to them. Good job.
All right, go
I
ahead.
didn't-
You can make.
I didn't look at the document. I accept for value, return for value the document. I didn't look at it.
So you're not being prepared. It's not an excuse.
So I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that.
All right, well, Attorney Opper, it's your motion. I'll hear from you.
Your Honor, we are moving to amend the information with respect to one word in the entire document. We're asking to change the location of count 76. The information reads, as it reads right now, it reads at Frame Park. We're asking to change that to near Frame Park. We believe that that's a more consistent statement that aligns with the testimony of victim PPP, Erica Patterson, as she testified in this trial. We're not asking to change any criminal charges. We're not asking to change any dates. It's, I think, a very small change in the charging document.
There were originally 2 charges associated with this one party, and these charges have been charged for the better part of a year. I feel that if there was essentially one word that needed to be changed, it's been more than ample time for it to be changed. Even after one of the charges was dismissed, it could have been, that topic could have been visited at that time for it to change. I don't think changing one word at this point really has any bearing on the testimony or the actual charge. I don't.
This argument, he does this with every argument like this. He's like, I don't care. He's basically saying that. He's like, you know what? It doesn't matter if it changes or not at this point. And when you say it doesn't matter if it changes or not, they're going to be like, all right, we're going to change it then. That's it.
Understand why emotion needs to be heard about one word is I think kind of at this point kind of a moot point. It's been charged like this for a year basically. The language hasn't ever been referenced to being changed before yesterday. So what is the significance of this now at this point?
They just say that.
Thank you, sir. There is no prejudice to Mr. Brooks. It does not change the charge in any way. It is still the same offense. It's still from the same general information that was indicated in the criminal complaint. So for all of those reasons, I will grant the state's request to amend the information, and the state may file that document as soon as possible.
I have a question about that. So this same person is scheduled to testify again. What if something changes in the testimony?
What?
I'm not going to answer that, sir. It would require me to speculate on what that situation might be and to give an advisory opinion, which I will not do.
Well, what happens if that happens?
I'm not going to answer that, sir. I can't. You're asking me to give an
She literally said, yeah, I cannot answer that because that's speculation. And he was like, well, I'm asking again, why?
advisory decision. I'm not going to do that. I'm not allowed to do that, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so we dealt with that
Makes
then.
no sense.
The
What do
state
you mean
has
it
not
makes no sense?
rested yet. Will the state anticipate calling any other witnesses?
Detective Casey did testify once for the state early in the presentation of the matter. His focus at that point was largely on assisting the jury in understanding the layout of the parade route, giving background and contextual information to the jury. He then went on to describe his personal interaction with the SUV as it came through the intersection of White Rock and Main. And essentially, that was the bulk of his testimony during his first testimony. We're seeking to recall him now. This is not unusual. It is commonly done in cases. We never excused him from his subpoena. We never asked for him to be excused from his subpoena. We always intended to recall him. We did this so that we can efficiently present the information to the jury. The types of questions we have for him now go more to the investigation itself and his role as the lead detective in this case. We're not wasting time here, but we just have a few more questions to wrap this up.
All right. Any position from you, sir?
And yes, I do. And
I
I'm
guess.
going to start with what was just said. The prosecution feels that they've been efficient in their presentation. So it seems like to me an attempt to get more questions in that could have been asked in the first place. If Your Honor recalls, Detective Casey was testifying for quite some time, to the point that we actually had to have a break before I can cross-examine Detective Casey, if you recall. He was up there quite some time.
Yeah.
What would
so
be the significance at this point?
they literally just say that. She literally just explained why. Why are you asking why again?
When it's essentially I should be already presenting my defense at this point in trial. I don't see the relevancy of it, and to my knowledge, he was excused from
It was.
his subpoena. So,
Thank you,
what's the
sir.
relevancy?
Thank you, sir. I am going to allow Detective Casey to be recalled for the reasons laid out by the state, and we'll have that done, obviously, when the jury is brought out. Any other preliminary issues then?
Really quick, I did look over some information provided by the prosecution as far as the pretrial offer that I did not have knowledge of until, I don't know if that was today, Thursday. I don't know if that was Monday or Friday or Monday, one of those days. I've put together, started to, I won't say it's completed, that wouldn't be fair to say. I've put together, or started to put together a counter offer, so I just wanted to advise the court that I was putting that together.
All right, thank you, sir.
Your
So wait, he said that he just started putting together a counter offer to what they say. I mean, if I remember correctly, they were gonna ask for 6 consecutive life sentences. What counter offer are you gonna like lay it out? You're just gonna write let Darrell Brooks free counter offer. There you go. Accept it. I don't see how that's gonna help.
role in this case was what, sir?
Objection leading.
Starting off with the
Overrule.
leading objections.
Initially, I was on traffic control for the parade. Shortly after the incident happened, I was assigned as lead detective for the case.
Were you the individual who created this map, States Exhibit number 15?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And I would like you to talk a little bit about how victims were identified in this case.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
foundational.
Foundational. The witness may answer.
So at least initially, can you tell us, like, in the day or two after the parade, what happened?
All right, one more time. I think this is gonna be the last time that I do it. On Suit Watch with him, he's wearing all blue, like blue suit, blue checkered, blue and white shirt, and I don't like the shirt with the suit, honestly. So I'm gonna give it half a point less, but I have half a point more for the pin. So I'm gonna give it a 9.5. There you go.
Objection leading.
Overruled. You may answer.
As the patients came in, they were identified by detectives. The hospitals also provided us with lists of patients that they had, and we went through those lists and tried to identify people that came in and were being treated.
And then eventually, were there follow-up interviews conducted with these individuals?
Yes, there were.
What if the individual was a person under the age of 18?
Objection leading.
Overruled. You may answer.
If the person was a minor under 18, then we would reach out to their parents, talk to the parents. Some of the kids weren't able to talk to us, but we got the majority of their statement from their parents.
Okay. And do you believe that the names on Exhibit 15 truly reflect all the injured victims that you were able to identify in the course of this investigation, sir?
Objection speculative.
No, I do not.
Hold on. There's been an objection. It's overruled, and the witness will repeat his answer.
No, I do not.
Can you explain that?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
Just because of the scope of the investigation, we had so many people that were hurt, we had to come up with some kind of parameters to limit the people that we would call victims. One of those parameters is that they had to receive treatment at a hospital. Another one is that they had to be in the street when their injuries occurred. So there are some people that were injured, maybe on the sidewalk, trampled by the crowd, or received injuries that they didn't get hospital care from. You know, and unfortunately, I learned later on there was even a person that was in the band that somehow we missed her being reported that she received a broken leg.
We did have some spectators testify in the trial, correct?
Objection leading.
Overruled. Foundational.
Correct, but they were more in the roadway or on the curb, not on the sidewalk, or not running away from the incident when it happened.
I see. So if a person were injured because they were trampled by the crowd, are they on this map?
We
Objection
exclude those.
speculative.
Overruled. The detective may answer.
Those people were excluded from the map.
So that means that, can you imagine, like, there's like 76 charges against Brooks. Can you imagine if they counted those? Because I believe that they should count, because it was his behavior that made the people run and that made the other people get injured. So in my opinion, he should have been charged by us, but they know more than I do, obviously.
There were some people like that, right?
Yes, there
Objection
were.
leading.
Okay.
Please make
Sorry.
sure.
I
Thank you. I'll allow his answer to stand. Next question.
All right. I'd like to put up for you Exhibit number 32. We are going to publish this, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Objection.
Permission granted.
Okay, thank you.
I don't have it on my screen.
It may take a second. Hold on. Anything? Yeah. You can see it on the screen though, right, sir? On the, there's screen, obviously, on the far side of the courtroom, and then to your right.
It's always better on here because
I understand. We'll get our tech guy over here to look at it, but it's previously been received, and we can
I'm a tech guy, so shout out to all the tech guys out there. Hard work, thankless job, but it's rewarding.
see it on the 2 other monitors. So for now, we're going to continue.
Specifically as to the extreme dance team. We heard testimony about several of the girls on the team being struck and injured. Do you remember that testimony, sir?
Yes, I do.
Overruled, it's foundational. The answer may stand.
Do you know if there were other people associated with the extreme dance team that were injured?
objection speculative.
Overruled, he may answer.
Yes, I do.
And do you know the names of these people?
Objection hearsay.
Overruled, he may answer.
Yes, I do.
What were their names, please?
Kathleen Pellmeyer.
Speculation.
Overruled, he may answer.
Go ahead, sir.
Kathleen Pellmeyer, Jennifer Stover, and Mitchell Lampine.
What was their role with the dance team?
He's waiting on an objection.
Go ahead.
Jennifer and Kathleen were support people. Jennifer's daughter was marching the parade. And then Mitchell was there to hand out candy with his stepmom.
Okay. I'm going to now play. It's still not being displayed on our tables, Your Honor, but it is displayed on the 2 large monitors in the courtroom.
How long is the exhibit?
Looks like it's 1:23 according to what I can see on my monitor.
Definitely.
It is 1:23 total. We're only playing this 12-second clip from 35 to 47.
Thank you.
Do you see any of the individuals you were just testifying about enter the screen, sir?
Objection speculative.
Overruled, he may
It's
answer.
not speculative.
Yes, I do.
Could you identify them by using the touch screen?
Objection leading.
Overruled, he may answer.
It has 2 individuals. It has Jennifer and Kathleen. Kathleen has the red jacket on, and directly to her left would be Jennifer in a black jacket.
Okay. A little hard to see right now, but as
Yeah,
they
it's very hard to see.
as they
Keep
walk,
going.
could you see 2 people walking there, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And pause. And I'm sorry because I can't see the counter, Your Honor.
It is at 44 seconds.
44 seconds. Thank you. Paused at 44. Do you see anybody else that you just testified to in the video at this point, sir?
Objection speculation.
Overruled, he may answer.
Yes, I do.
And who is that?
Leading.
Mitchell.
Objection.
Overruled.
Mitchell Lampine.
Please circle Mitchell. Did you know Mitchell's approximate age?
Objection speculative.
Overruled.
It's asking if he knows.
I believe he's about 10.
Okay. This video goes on to show the red SUV drive through the extreme dance team, correct?
Objection leading.
It's foundational. Your Honor.
Overruled, it's foundational, it's previously been received. Go ahead.
Yes, it does.
To your knowledge of this video, sir, did those individuals, Mitchell and Ms. Stover and Ms. Pellmeyer, remain along the left side of the road there as the SUV went through?
Objection leading.
Overruled, the witness may answer.
They were hit by the vehicle and then moved to the left.
What exhibit is this one?
This is 55.
All right, it's not. Very good. We're up and working. And 55's previously been received, so go ahead.
All right.
Objection to the relevancy of 55.
She just established
Noted,
that.
overruled.
Can you see at the end of the road there, or the top of the screen, what unit is involved in Exhibit 55, please?
Yes.
Please tell us.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
It is the dancing grannies that are approaching from the right.
One of the dancers we have heard testimony that was involved with the grannies was a woman by the name of Lola Hospital. Is that correct?
Objection leading.
Overruled, it's foundational. The witness may answer.
Yes, she was.
Is there video showing Miss Hospital being struck by the SUV?
Objection leading.
Sustained as to the form of the question. Please rephrase.
Sure. Is the exhibit, you've seen Exhibit 55 before?
Yes, I have.
Are you able to identify Ms. Hospital, yes, Lola Hospital in Exhibit 55, sir?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
Yes, I am.
Please describe for the jury what you just saw in the video, sir.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
I saw the red SUV driving westbound on Main Street, approaching the Dancing Grannies and hitting Lola Hospital and then striking 2 other Dancing Grannies.
When you say hitting Lola Hospital, what did you see?
Objection leading.
Overruled. You may answer.
I saw the left side of the car come in contact with her, and then her body moved to her left after.
Did Ms. Hospital report any injuries to the Waukesha Police Department?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, she did.
All right, sir. I'd like to now ask that Exhibit 118 be published for the jury. This has previously been admitted.
Permission granted.
Objection to the relevancy of 118.
It's previously been received. Go ahead.
In addition to the photograph, have you had an opportunity to examine that item or items
Objection leading.
personally?
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, I have.
And Mr. Johnson from the crime lab testified about these items yesterday, but I'd like you to tell the jury what you remember of these items, please.
Objection leading. Form of the first part of the question.
The form.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
So this is the red SUV that was used in the parade attack. This is a picture of it taken after. I remember a hood from a white jacket and a hat, a black hat with snowflakes on it, being pressed in between the hood and the windshield wiper of the vehicle.
Objection to it being called an attack. I think that's a disparaging remark for the record.
It's not. It's what it was.
Your objection is noted, and the answer will stand.
When you saw these items on the hood of the red SUV, did you later come to recognize where they may have come from?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, I did.
What did you determine?
Go ahead.
I determined that they were the jacket, hood, and hat that Virginia Sorensen was wearing while she was walking in the parade.
What do you see in Exhibit 177?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
I see 2 dancing grannies carrying a Milwaukee Dancing Granny sign, and the woman on the left is Virginia Sorensen, and she's wearing a black hat with snowflakes, wearing a white jacket with a hood on it.
Move to admit 177 and permission to publish, Your Honor.
Objection to the relevancy.
The objection is overruled. Exhibit 177 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
Please circle Virginia Sorensen in the hat in this picture.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
That is Virginia, and then this would be the hat and hood that I believe was found on the SUV.
There were many videos that have been shown to this jury, correct?
Objection leading.
It's foundational, Your Honor.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, there has been.
To your knowledge, are there any videos that display the license plate of the red SUV as it goes along the parade route?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
Yes, there are.
Describe what you see in Exhibit 150.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
I see the red SUV that was driven through the parade route, and it's at the time when it was contacting the Waukesha South band members. In that photo, you can read the license plate number.
Objection. How does this go to investigation?
Overruled.
Investigation.
Exhibit 150 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
Point out the license plates in the photo and read it for the jury.
Is it okay if I circle it?
Yes.
Overruled. You may do so.
That is the license plate number, and I read ADP 9256.
Move to admit 151 and permission to publish, Your Honor.
Objection to relevancy.
It's
Exhibit
irrelevant.
151 is received. Permission to publish granted. The objections.
It's the license plate.
I recall this state saying they had 140 exhibits. How did we get this many?
Keep going, Attorney Upper.
Please circle the license plate and read it for the jury.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
ADP 9256.
Detective Casey, during your investigation, did you uncover any other videos linking Mr. Brooks to this same vehicle with this same license
Here we
plate?
go.
Objection. I don't consent to being called their name and it's leading the witness.
Overruled as to both counts. You may answer.
Yes, we have.
Could you describe this video for us, please?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
There's a video that we obtained from social media that shows Mr. Brooks standing next to the SUV, and you can clearly see the license plate number on the vehicle.
Please identify 175.
This is
Objection. Relevancy.
Overruled. You may answer.
This is a photo. There's two individuals in the photo. The individual on the left, I know to be the person referred to as Darrell Brooks. It displays a vehicle, a red Ford, and it has the license plate number, which is displayed in the photo.
What is the source of this photo?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
We obtained it through social media.
Okay. I mean, this is a photo versus a video.
This is the photo taken from
Hold
a
on.
video.
I understand the objection. It's sustained. It's foundational. This particular question, the witness may answer. Go ahead.
He says sustain.
This is
Overruled or sustain?
Overruled.
You said sustain.
What did I say?
Yes, you did.
Sorry. I meant it's overruled. The witness may answer. Sorry. I'm taking notes. I was writing the word source, and I think that's why I did that.
I
In any
hate
event,
when
go
he
ahead and
laughs.
answer. Sorry about that for any confusion I may have caused.
This is a screenshot taken from a video.
Move to admit 175 and permission to publish, Your Honor.
Objection to that. What's the relevancy? I don't see the alleged defendant in here.
Your objection is noted. It is overruled.
You're
and
gonna.
Exhibit 175 is received.
Detective Casey, is person you know as Darrell Brooks in this photograph?
Objection. I don't consent to being called their name and leading the witness.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, he is.
There he is.
How do you know that's Darrell Brooks there? His back is to us.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
I've watched the video in its entirety and I have seen his face.
How many videos do you think were collected by the Waukesha Police Department during this investigation?
Objection speculative.
Overruled. You may answer.
We have at least 65 to 75 files. Some of those files contain multiple videos, photos, could be 10 each, so I would say probably 300 to 400 videos we've collected.
Were all of the videos that were available shown to this jury?
No, they were not.
Objection leading.
Overruled. You may answer.
No, they were not.
Have you personally observed and reviewed each of the video files available in this case, sir?
Objection speculative.
Overruled. You may answer.
Yes, I have.
To your knowledge, sir, did any video ever show a different person behind the driver's wheel of that red SUV?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
I have never seen anyone driving the vehicle besides the defendant in any of the videos that I looked at.
In any of the videos, were you ever able to see multiple people inside the vehicle?
Objection speculative.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
None of the videos that we have looked at showed anyone else in the vehicle.
No one else.
Any of the videos at any point show the red SUV coming to a stop, a complete stop along the parade route?
Objection leading and speculative.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
I've never seen a video that shows the vehicle slowing or stopping while it was on the parade route.
Do any of the videos show the driver of the vehicle exit the vehicle to check on a person who had just been struck by the vehicle?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
I never observed in the videos the driver of the vehicle to stop and check or exit the vehicle on anyone.
There was testimony earlier in this case about witnesses observing multiple people running from the car. Do you remember that?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, I remember that.
When the vehicle was found on Maple Street, you weren't there.
Correct.
Objection leading.
Overruled. His answer may stand.
Do you know what police activity occurred when the vehicle was found on Maple?
Objection speculative. Just stated he wasn't there.
But he
Overruled.
knows.
The witness
He
may
can know.
answer. He was asked, what does he know?
Yes, I do.
Please tell the jury what happened when the SUV was found on Maple.
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
There was an initial report that saw some other people running from the area of the vehicle. After that information was given back to us, we sent detectives down to the area to investigate further to see if we could corroborate and find out if that was true or not.
After that investigation, did you have other suspects or just one person?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Based on the information of what everybody saw on the parade route, and then the detectives that went back down to Maple Avenue where it interviewed the people that reported the people running, our investigation determined that there was only one person in the vehicle and there was no other suspects that we were looking for.
At some point in your investigation, Detective Casey, were you given a Ford key?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, I was.
What was your understanding as to the source of that key?
He's always waiting for the objection.
My understanding that that key was taken from Mr. Brooks when he was taken into custody and turned over to Detective Stern and Detective Carpenter.
Objection. I don't consent to being called that name for the record.
Noted. Overruled.
How did you get it?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
You just stated how you got it.
Overruled. He may answer.
Detective Stern brought me the key the morning after the incident.
Did you do anything with the key?
Yes, I did.
Tell the jury what you did, please.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
At that point, the vehicle was at the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department Secure Storage Facility. I took the key with me and I checked the vehicle to see if the key would work in the car.
What did you find?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
I found that the key worked the door locks to unlock the car. I also put the key in the ignition and it turned the ignition lock.
Detective Casey, you've heard testimony about the manner in which the defendant was identified by the name of Darrell Brooks. Do you recall that testimony, sir?
Objection. I don't consent to being called that name. Misleading the witness.
Overruled. Foundational.
Again, she never said this guy on my right is Darrell Brooks. Did you see him? She just said Darrell Brooks. So when you say you do not consent to being called that name, you're calling yourself that.
The witness may answer.
Yes, I do.
Did you endeavor to verify the identification of the subject you had arrested for this incident?
Objection, leading.
Overruled.
Yes, I have.
Did you verify his identity by the name of Darrell Brooks?
Objection, I don't consent to being called that name. Leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, I have.
How did you do that?
Objection, leading.
Overruled.
There were a couple different ways. We take the fingerprints. We check that against other records that are kept by the state. Those fingerprints matched Darrell Brooks. I've also spoken to 3 women that he has children with. They verify that is his name that he has always gone by. I have also spoken to his mother, which states that that's the name that he has gone by always.
Even his
I'd
mom.
like to put on the screen for the witness only Exhibit 88. Do you see Exhibit 88, sir?
Yes, I do.
Objection to this, what's the relevancy?
Overruled. Go
Can you-
ahead.
Grounds for overrule?
Relevant.
In what way is it relevant?
It's relevant.
To the counts alleged in this case. Go ahead.
Can you please identify Exhibit 88, sir?
This is a bail bond through Milwaukee County Circuit Court for Darrell Edward Brooks, the date of birth of 2/21/82.
To your knowledge, was Mr. Brooks on bail through a Milwaukee County case on the date of November 21, 2021?
Objection, leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, he was.
And what is the date of this bail form, please? I believe it's near the bottom.
The date on the bottom
Objection,
is
leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
2/21 of 2021.
By classification, can you tell us the level of charges that Mr. Brooks was pending on for this bail?
Objection. You've already made a ruling on it.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
All the charges that I see in here are felonies.
To your knowledge, was this bail in full force and effect on November 21 of 2021, sir?
Objection.
Overruled. You may answer.
Yes, it was.
And in the middle of the form, do you see the conditions of bail that were set upon Mr. Brooks?
Objection, leading.
Overruled.
Yes, I do.
Could you please read that bail condition to the jury?
Objection, leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
The state,
He really doesn't want these charges to be brought up for some reason. It's not gonna make it better if they don't hear them.
defendant shall not commit any crime.
Yeah.
Thank you. Move to admit number 88, Your Honor.
Objection.
Exhibit 88 is received.
I'd like to display for
It was
the...
already speculated to. How's that coming into evidence?
What?
Overruled. And permission to publish.
I'm sorry, I did not seek to publish this, Your
Oh,
Honor.
all right. Turn that
I
on.
request a legal finding of fact for that.
Nope.
The objection is noted. It's overruled. Continue. Attorney Opper.
Thank you. I'd like to display for the witness only Exhibit 89.
Go ahead.
Sir, can you please identify 89?
Objection.
There he is.
Overruled.
Relevancy.
Overruled.
This is a,
This has been speculated, stipulated to as well.
What?
How's it evidence? How's it being admitted?
The objection's noted. It's overruled. The witness may answer.
He's the only one that's saying that's speculation. No one else said that. She overruled all of those objections, so You should know that it's relevant.
Request a legal finding of fact for that too, Your Honor.
Noted, overruled. Go ahead.
This is a bail bond through Milwaukee County Circuit Court for Darrell Edward Brooks with the date of birth of 2/21 of 1982.
Is this a different case than what was displayed in Exhibit 88?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
Yes, it is.
Are you able to make any observations about the level of charges related to this case, sir?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
It appears that there's 4 charges, 2 of which are felonies.
Okay. And on the bottom of the form, can you tell the date that this bail was issued?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
States 11/11 of 2021.
Could you please read the conditions of release that were set by the court in that case?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Defendant shall not commit any crime.
To your knowledge, sir, was this bail in full force and effect on November 21 of 21?
Objection speculative and leading.
Overruled as to both. The witness may answer.
Yes, it was.
I'd like to display for the witness only Exhibit 13.
Objection. What's the relevancy of this? How does it say any foundation to
It's about to tell you.
testimony?
I'll give the state some leeway to establish that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can you tell if Exhibit 13 is a video, sir?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Have you seen this video before, sir?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
Still relevancy.
Um,
Where's the relevancy?
The state is asking the foundational questions. The objection's a bit premature. I'll take it under advisement. Go ahead, Attorney Opper.
Yes, I have.
What does this video depict?
Objection leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Objection speculative.
Overruled. Go ahead.
He
This video depicts
he's throwing everything that he has. Like he the only thing that was missing was hearsay, which we haven't seen him do in a while.
the backyard at 4014 North 19th Street in the city of Milwaukee. It also, that's the address of Dawn Woods, the mother of Darrell Brooks. And on the lower left-hand corner, you can see a Ford Escape.
In the lower
Objection.
right,
I move to strike that. How does he know? What?
The objection's noted. Overruled. You can ask him on cross-examination. You can question him about that. Go ahead.
in the bottom right-hand corner of the exhibit, do you see a date and time stamp for this video, sir?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
Yes, I do.
What does it say?
It says 11/21-2021, and then it says 13:26:18.
What do those numbers represent, sir?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
To me, it means that the video was taken on November 21st, 2021 at 1:26 p.m.
How did you come into possession of this video, sir?
The defendant's mother provided it to us.
Ooh.
And
So his own mom sell him out. Like she offered all the evidence to be able to get him, to establish him with the car. Oof, that should sting, Darrell. Good.
do you know approximately when it was obtained?
Objection speculative.
Overruled.
The evening of November 21st, 2021.
Do you know if the defendant's mother was cooperative with police in providing the video?
Objection relevancy.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Yes, she was.
Do you know if the video was provided to police when asked?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
Yes, it was.
Move to admit 13, Your Honor, and permission to publish.
Objection. Where's the relevancy?
She just said the relevance.
Noted.
What are
Overruled.
you
Exhibit
talking about?
13 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
For the record, this is a video, it's 49 seconds in duration. We're going to play it in full. There is no audio.
If the jurors would let me know when the monitors are displaying the video.
There he goes.
Did you see any damage to the front end of that vehicle as it drove away?
Objection leading.
Overruled.
I did not.
What is the source of Exhibit 14?
This is a still shot taken from the video.
The same video we just saw, number 13.
Yes.
Okay. Move to admit 14 and permission to publish, Your Honor.
Objection relevancy.
The objection's overruled. Exhibit 14 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
Sir, do you see Darrell Brooks in this photograph?
Objection. I don't consent to being called that name again for the record.
Noted. Overruled.
Yes, I do.
Can you identify or, describe the clothing items that you see him wearing in this photograph? Oh, it's not in the jury box yet. I'm sorry.
You can state your objection, though.
Leading.
Overruled. The witness may answer.
Mr. Brooks is wearing a red t-shirt, blue jeans, and he has blue colored flip-flops on with white socks.
What's
Why? Why would you wear one? Why would you wear open shoes in Milwaukee during the winter? And then why would you wear them with socks? Don't, just never do that.
the date and time stamp for this photograph, please?
It's 11/21/2021 at 13:26:08 hours.
And that's what time, sir?
Objection leading.
On the 12-hour clock.
Objection leading.
Overruled.
That would be 1:26 p.m.
All right, thank you. I don't have any other questions, sir.
All right, we're gonna leave it here. That was the end of the questioning from Susan. We're gonna come back tomorrow with the questioning from Mr. Darrell Brooks, and you don't want to miss that one. That's one of the craziest ones that we have. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Give it a like if you made it this far. You guys are awesome. Bye bye.